I'm sure you're familiar with Shakespeare's Seven Ages of Man, where he recounts our journey from birth through young adulthood, off to the Middle Ages, and eventually on to dotage and death. He's quite poetic about all of that. Have you found that your body is perhaps in its fifth age while you're still in the fourth? Do you maybe want to have a positive impact on the world or share what you know with others? Do you want to live your best and fullest life now that you've turned 50? Maybe you haven't even realized what you're capable of, or you have a dream that just slipped down your priority list. Perhaps you're ready to find a new purpose in life, something to get your mojo back. It intrigues me that some people enter retirement age full of exciting dreams and ideas, but then seem to deflate into a dull routine, while others go on to be healthy and creative and even productive, while still enjoying the wisdom and serenity that the fifth age is meant to bring. Did you know that many world-changing people only achieved success after 50? Wole Soyinka became the first African to win the Nobel Prize for Literature at 52. Charles Darwin published Origin of the Species at 50. Ray Kroc founded McDonald's at 59. Laura Ingalls Wilder published Little House on the Prairie at 65. Harlan Sanders franchised KFC at 62. Judi Dench was nominated for 7 Oscars after she turned 60. So what's stopping you? I'm looking for a handful of people to join me on a journey to mastering life after 50. People who are aching to live their fullest life, to write a book or start a retirement business, or share their wisdom with others. I'm looking for people in their fifth age who want to flourish and thrive right through the sixth. People who want to ignite their creativity or share their wisdom with others. Or people who just want to shine in the world as themselves. Maybe that person is you. Because the world is full of sad stories about people who lost their spark as they grew older, and you are not one of those people. Because this is your chance to explore your hidden talents, to develop them into a more meaningful life, and to simply thrive. I'd like to partner with 12 people who want to let go of the old view of life and step into their fullness. People who want to rediscover the passion and creativity of their youth and take purposeful action towards their smallest or even their greatest dreams of a life well lived. Before I share the details of how this journey unfolds, here's a bit about me. My name is Glenn Douglas and I'm a fifth ager too. This picture records a pivotal moment in my life. In 2018, I spent 3 hours swimming in an underground river not far from a Mayan temple called Chichen Itza. We entered through a cenote, what the Mayans call the sacred belly button of the earth, where one can wash away all negativity and gain precious insights and wisdom. And we swam into a cave of wonders. Here the guide turned off his light, and we floated on our backs in total darkness for more than 40 minutes. It felt no longer than 5. The insights I received were simple. We are not what we think we are. There's a deeper truth to us that once uncovered sets us free. The mind is both the means and the obstacle to our freedom. That's deep, eh? That was just a sample of the types of themes we'll be exploring in our wisdom journey together. And by the way, that's me on the right. In 2003, I was shot 7 times by armed robbers and died in the back of an ambulance. The paramedics pulled the blanket over my head, and as I was wheeled out towards the entrance of the hospital, I woke up and started groaning. Thankfully, they sent me to the theatre instead of to the morgue. So for the next 15 years, I searched for meaning and purpose in my life, looking beyond what society had told me was true about life and God and happiness, because I'd had my own experience, and it was not what I'd been taught. Fortunately, I had found the wisdom of a remarkable fellow traveller and survivor of death, Colleen Joy Page. We studied the wisdom of ancient peoples, mystics and sages, modern spiritual teachers, positive psychology, metaphysics, you name it. Colleen was the founder of Inner Life Skills Coaching International, and I became her first ICF-accredited master coach, one of only 9 of us in South Africa. So if you'd like to rediscover the meaning and magic of life, or find the skills and courage to write that book, or start a meaningful retirement business, or just let go of the fear and judgment and nonsense that drives the modern world, you may have come to the right place. Our wisdom programs have helped people across the globe turn their post-50 years into the happiest and most productive years of their lives. Some went on to consulting for their industries, others published books, others started brand new businesses, while some people even qualified as coaches themselves. The problem with trying to do all of this on your own, especially after 50, is that you are hijacked by your own built-in defense systems. That small voice within that whispers caution or doubt or even fear can rob your joy and stop you in your tracks during your 5th and 6th ages. For some, it's the physical limitations that hinder them. But as an amputee myself with 17 years of debilitating phantom pains behind me, I can assure you that there are always ways around a physical limitation, especially when you begin to master your mind, to get it back into a place where it serves you instead of rules you. And yes, there are many people out there promising a magic bullet to finding happiness later in life, but they're full of techniques that can be applied to yourself, which takes continuous effort and discipline, and it never lasts because it's like putting a band-aid on a broken leg, trying to heal something on the inside by applying something to the outside. After 25 years of this work, I've realized some very important things. First of all, your outer world is a direct reflection of the inner. The only place to create lasting, positive change in your physical world is within yourself. You have all the resources you need inside of you to create the life you want. You just need someone to show you how. There are many books and teachers in the world telling you what you should be doing, but why does nothing really change for you? It's because the authors focus on what you should be doing, but they don't show you how. They know that a simple inner shift in the way you see the world can easily change the way that you live, and they encourage you to make that shift, but they don't tell you how, nor can a book really. If you're going to make a lasting change in your life, you need an expert to facilitate that change, to guide you through the tried and trusted steps that help you to let go of the old you and to see yourself and the world in a new and truthful way. That's why I'm so thrilled to share this Inner Life Skills work with you, because our unique, facilitated processes have been proven over 25 years to create lasting, positive, natural change in our lives, for me included. ILS has created a unique opportunity for you to let go of the past, discover your hidden talents, to find what brings you joy and to live it, or to write that damn book, or to start that retirement business, or to just be happy being yourself. It's called the ILS Wisdom Toolkit. So, what's this movie got to do with the Wisdom Toolkit? Or this one? Or even this TV show? All three of these stories share part of a truth that frees us as humans. Groundhog Day, focusing on that repetitive nature and having to die to live. 6 Feet Under is great at reminding us to live in the now. And of course, American Beauty is in a league of its own. And one of my favorite parts from that movie is it's hard to stay mad when there's so much beauty in the world. The fact is that so many people love these films, along with others like Star Wars, Lost in Translation, The Matrix, The Diving Bell and the Butterfly, and The Fight Club even, because we all want the big questions answered. Without knowing it, you seek wisdom and the truth of who you really are. And we know how to teach you these tools in the most efficient way that will take you closer to your wise self, where you can live clearly, free of limiting beliefs about yourself and the world. Step 1 will be to co-create your wisdom map with me. Step 2 is to choose your wisdom toolkit from a variety that we have on offer. Step 3 will then be to attend weekly online wisdom seminars and private sessions with me. And finally, in step 4, we integrate the way you're growing within 3 months and how you thrive within 6. First of all, you meet me privately to establish your personal wisdom map. This is what you want to see happen, how you want to feel, what's important to you, and how far you actually want to go on this journey. Just by completing this first step, you'll become clearer about what you want. You will start accessing your unique wisdom well, which is very important, and you will feel the natural motivation of having done something about it. Melanie Raisin is a single mother of 3 boys who used the ILS Wisdom Toolkit to find her truth. After curating a successful international art gallery for over 10 years, she found her true calling and built a successful online coaching business after she turned 50. She also used it to help her 3 boys become a successful advocate, an award-winning entrepreneur, a key accounts manager for a multinational based in London, and they all enjoy happy, loving relationships with their life partners. This is all because she learned how to use her wisdom toolkit to find her way, to make good decisions, to lose the fear that we all experience, to find her true power, and to love being herself. Now we move to a crucial moment in the journey, identifying the inner obstacles that are in your way. Not many people know that these old beliefs can be changed. We tend to say things like, oh, that's just in my nature, or I've tried everything and nothing works. And that's because A, they don't have the right tools, and B, because they're working in the wrong place. Remember, most self-help books and teachers tell us very wisely what to do, but they rarely show us how. This unique ILS way of dealing with inner obstacles neutralizes your unconscious self-judgment. I'm going to say that again. It neutralizes your unconscious self-judgment so that you can integrate and benefit from all those parts of you that you previously judged as bad. Now the true personal transformation can begin. In our first session, I'll help you choose your own wisdom toolkit that will chart your personal growth path. Remember, the whole point of this journey is to empower you to empower yourself. You'll decide how much personal support you'd like in the form of private online sessions with me. This ensures that what you learn in the seminars is firmly rooted in your daily life. One of the main reasons this choose-it-yourself approach has worked so well over the past 10 years is because you are uniquely you, and nobody is an expert on you except you. With only a little guidance from me, you'll land on exactly the right insights and wisdom nuggets that you need to make the shifts that are right for you. Douw Steyn and Friedrich de Jager, both in their 50s, are South Africans from Cape Town. Both worked in corporate media, Douw in print and online media across the world, Friedrich in book publishing. Since they found their wisdom toolkits, they left the corporate world and now live on the island of Lesbos, where they host intimate groups of thinkers and writers through their new business called The Talking Table, a safe place for dangerous ideas. Might this be you in the future? Depending on which toolkit you choose, you'll spend between 1 and 6 months attending weekly wisdom seminars, supported in between by private coaching sessions from me. Despite being online, the seminars are limited to 12 people, and they are deeply immersive so that you actually feel it in your body when the liberating shifts take place. We'll cover topics such as using your intuition as a language of wisdom, which you'll find fascinating, accessing your wisdom well when you need it most. Also, we'll ask, what is self-awareness and how does it help you? And finally, we'll work on identifying and overcoming your limiting beliefs. We'll also get very practical and explore how to build genuine relationships, explore your personality type and how to get the best out of it. We'll use the 7-step Dream Builder process to grow a successful business or start a charity or write a beautiful, impactful book. We'll also show you how to prepare for high-pressure events like sporting events or public speaking or even your daughter's wedding. There are too many topics to list here, but one thing is certain. During all this time, we'll remain focused on the wisdom map that you created up front so that you can measure and celebrate your progress along the way. Once committed to this journey, there's no turning back. Light has entered the room and the darkness can't push it back out again. You can't fall back into ignorance. The truth will set you free. Now for the clincher. Why can I guarantee that you will benefit from the Wisdom Toolkit? How do I know that you'll come out the other side lighter, happier, and more motivated? Well, for a start, for 25 years, more than 10,000 people have used these tools to build happy lives. And for 10 of those years, I've been personally guiding people from all over the world through this empowering journey, and I've seen the results. But I suppose the soundest proof I have is my own experience. How this work got me out of my wheelchair in 2003. How my depression lifted the more I got to know my wisdom well. And how reconnecting with my wisdom showed me that there was something much bigger than me going on here. So when you want to ignite your creativity, make peace with your past, start a business, write a book, improve your relationships, or just be yourself freely and naturally in the world, I'll help you master your wisdom tools so that you can thrive on your own. This fourth step, the mentoring path, is a bit like rewilding a rescued animal, giving you a safe space to practice your own instincts, to make your own way in the wilderness, and find the truth of you. I'm looking for a handful of people to join me on a personal journey to mastering life after 50. People who want to live their fullest life, or write a book, or start a business, or share a lifetime of insights with others. People who want to ignite their creativity, people who want to share their unique wisdom with the world, or people who want to shine in the world as themselves. Maybe that person is you. If so, then you are most welcome to fill out the application on this page. When you're on this journey with me, I'll share powerful ILS wisdom nuggets during the live online classes. We'll facilitate your discovery and interpretation of the nuggets. I'll give you over 20 worksheets for you to continue your journey at home. I'll also mentor you in a series of private online sessions and support you with optional ongoing guidance to continue writing that book or building the business or whatever your dream project may be. There are only 12 seats available for each journey. So act now, or you'll have to wait another 6 months. The application form is just below the slide. Click on it so that I can get your seat registered. And I look forward to seeing your testimonial celebrating your new life after 50.